Well, all right. Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here in the world famous As It Should Be archives. Yeah, well, I'm going to do another track versus track here in the world famous As It Should Be archives, and I'm doing the new version, which where I'm doing two albums where I have ranked the tracks on each individual album, and that's the order in which I am matching them up. And the two albums are stone cold classics from 1969. Led Zeppelin, the debut album from early 69, and then we have that up against Let It Bleed by the Stones from late 69, but they're both 69 albums. And, I mean, they couldn't be more classic. I mean, how much more classic does it get than these two albums? But, they each have 9 tracks, so I can put them up against each other without having to do any magic. I don't have to cut anything off or combine tracks or any weird little sleight of hand to make them work. They just work as is, 9 tracks each. Let's get started. Okay, all right. So I have my lists here. I have the songs ranked in my order of preference, and all right. So coming in at number 9 on the Led Zeppelin album, Black Mountainside. Yeah, I mean, that's probably not too much of a shock. Great track. I mean, I like every track on this record, but so I have loose hairs. I'm shedding. It's not even summer, and I'm shedding. All right. So yeah, Black Mountainside. Great little acoustic instrumental on side 2. But in the end, the actual songs on the album I'm gonna put above this. But this goes up against the song that came in at number 9 on Let It Bleed, Country Honk, which I can't stand. Yeah, I am not a fan of Country Honk. I've talked about this before in other videos. I'm not a big fan of honky-tonk women. And then Country Honk is like a country bluegrass kind of, sitting on the porch kind of version of the song. No thank you. Led Zeppelin gets that by 10,000 miles. Yeah, by miles, I'm giving that one to Black Mountainside. Okay. All right. Led Zeppelin gets the first point. Okay, so coming in number 8 on the Zeppelin album, You Shook Me. Like the song? I will say the straight ahead blues tracks are some of my least favorites on the album, but that doesn't mean I don't like them. You Shook Me, like the song. But, ranking it up against the other songs on the album, I put it at number 8. And that I have up against the track that came in at number 8 on Let It Bleed, title track, Let It Bleed. And, what do I prefer? You Shook Me or Take 2. Or the Let It Bleed title track. Shook Me. You know what? Giving that to the Stones. Yeah. Going with Let It Bleed. Okay. All right. So, coming in at number 7 on the Led Zeppelin album, I Can't Quit You, Baby. Yeah, I told you I have the straight ahead blues stuff down toward the bottom, and that goes against the track that came in at number 7 on Let It Bleed, which is Midnight Rambler. Yeah, also a kind of a bluesy track, right? But I think I'm giving that to the Stones. Yeah, Midnight Rambler. Okay. All right, Stones have 2, Zeppelin only has 1. We'll see. Okay, coming in at number 6 on the Led Zeppelin album is Dazed and Confused. Yeah. And that goes up against the track that came in at number 6 on Let It Bleed, You Got the Silver. The Keith sung track, You Got the Silver. This is a thinker. Who am I kidding? Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin gets that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that to Zeppelin. You Got the Silver's great, but, yeah. Okay. So it's a tie. Okay, so coming in at number 5 on Led Zeppelin, Your Time Is Gonna Come, the opening track on side 2. I've always really liked that track. When I was in high school, I really loved that track. That was one of my very favorites on the album. And I don't love it as much as I did then, but it's still really great. Totally solid. Kind of, it's like a good pop track, really. I mean, if you ever think, did Led Zeppelin have pop tracks? Yeah, this is kind of a pop track, isn't it? And a good one. Number 5, coming in at number 5 on the Stones album, Love in Vain. Ooh. Yeah, this top half here of these two albums, things are going to start to get a bit rough, a bit treacherous. It's going to be tough. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I gotta go Stones. On that. Yeah, Love in Vain. Yeah. Okay, alright. Coming in at number 4 on the Zeppelin album, How Many More Times, the final track on the record. And that goes up against the track that came in at number 4 on the Stones album. Well, You Can't Always Get What You Want, which is the final track on that album. Yeah, so even if I had done these albums in the original running order, these would have been the same tracks going up against one another. So How Many More Times against You Can't Always Get What You Want. Ooh, that's really tough. Ooh. Ooh, this is a thinker, guys. This is a thinker. Fuck. Okay, I know what I'm gonna pick, but man, it is like by that much. It is like by a hair. By a hair. Stones. Yeah, I know You Can't Always Get What You Want is played out as fuck. If you ever have listened to even 5 minutes of classic rock radio, you've heard that song 5 times. But, yeah, I gotta go Stones. Okay, alright. So coming in at number 3 on the Zeppelin album, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Yeah, okay. And that goes up against the song that came in at number 3 on the Stones album, Monkey Man. Oh man, that's an easy one. Stones take that. They run off with that. That's not even a second of a thinker. Stones. All right, Stones are wiping the floor. Ooh, let's see. Okay, all right. So coming in at number 2 on the Zeppelin album, Good Times, Bad Times, the opening track. And that goes up against the song that came in at number 2 on the Stones album, Oh, Live With Me. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry, Zeppelin. Stones get that one, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Live With Me. Good Times, Bad Times is great. But, man, you kidding me? Live With Me? Pfft. Yeah. Okay, this takes us to number 1. My favorite song on the Zeppelin album, Communication Breakdown. What a badass, just short and sweet, just like balls to the wall, slamming rocker. Just like, absolutely kicks ass. And probably one of the heaviest, hardest rock songs to ever exist at the point when this record came out. I mean, really, what was heavier and harder and more like ass-kicking than that track when this record came out in January 1969? Nothing. I mean, come on. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Well, that goes up against my favorite song on the Stones album, my number 1, Gimme Shelter. And I absolutely know what I'm going for on this, what wins. I mean, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's not even a contest. What wins on this effortlessly? Stones. Yeah, Gimme Shelter is by far my favorite song out of all the songs on all of these albums, by far. Like, it can't even be measured. And, you know, if you watched my Stones song ranking video that I did long time ago, this is my favorite Stones song, period. Yeah, give me Shelter. When I was putting this list up together, I was like, well, I knew already, well, Give Me Shelter is going to win everything because, because nothing compares to it out of all this stuff. Anyway, so yeah. Let me put that down. Yeah, so the Stones got, how many of the Stones? Like 7. Stones got 7 and Zepp got 2. So yeah, the Stones completely destroyed Zeppelin. And I do actually like the Stones album more, and I do like the Rolling Stones in general more than Led Zeppelin. So I guess it stands to reason, but still a fun exercise just the same, right? All right, so everybody, thank you for watching these videos, and thank you for everybody who has subscribed. But if you haven't subscribed, maybe subscribe, because you may want to get notifications letting you know when new videos come out, right? And well, this Thursday, you might want to come back, because Crystal Durant and Tommy Von Voigt are going to be with me in the world famous As You Should Be Studios, and we are going to continue our Albums of the Year series. And I'm shooting this ahead of time. I don't know when I'm going to put this up. So this Thursday, we're going to be discussing our favorite albums of, that year right there. The one you see right, that's what we're doing this week. See how we do this? See how we do this? All right. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.